It's getting to be that time of year again. Getting ready for baby chicks. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen, and it is that time of year again of having baby chicks. My original plan was to not be raising baby chicks again. We have 4 hens and 1 rooster right now, and you know, we get plenty of eggs. With even just the 4 hens, we're getting 3 to 4 eggs a day, and I am very happy with having this small flock. But we have been told that when you have a rooster, you need to have more hens for their safety. So that's pretty much the main reason why we are getting more chicks this season. So now we are starting to prepare. Unlike last year, where it was on a whim, us having to get chicks like right away for my daughter's project, this time we're going to be a little bit more prepared. So continue to follow along and watch our journey as we get baby chicks again. This is our brooder setup. I had this really big tote that we stored like lawn tools and things like that whenever we were clearing the land, and actually we forgot about it, and so I just recently found them, and that's why it's a little bit dirty looking, but it doesn't matter. So we cut out the top and we zip tied hardware cloth to it. I've got my Radiant Heat brooder plate in there now. So now all I need is some baby chicks. All right, I already have an eventful story, I guess, on this chicken journey for 2024. And it was very funny because, I said this time I'm going to be prepared. I want to make sure, before I bring the chickens home, that their brooder's already set up, that, we have everything that they need. And yesterday I decided, I had everything ready. I built the coop or the brooder, and everything was ready to go. So I went to Tractor Supply to, get some chicks, and I got there around 11. And they told me, oh, we just got the chicks in, and we are not going to be selling the chicks until 12. They need to get settled in. So I was on my lunch break, and I couldn't stay until 12 to get them. So I was like, oh, I'll just come back tonight. So, came back home, went to work, and I got there, the same evening last night. And when I got there, all of the chicks were gone. All of them. And apparently one person went in and bought all of the chicks, is what I was told. And why did you need that many chicks? I don't get it. And it was kind of a little bit disappointing, because I was ready to have them. I already had it in my head. Okay, I am getting baby chicks today. And I did not get chicks yesterday. And I was online looking at all the different hatcheries, and some of them you have to purchase so many for them to be shipped, and I just wasn't liking a lot of the options that I had. And so this morning when I woke up, I decided to call around a couple other Tractor Supplies in the area, and I found one that was about 35 minutes away that did have baby chicks. So I was able to drive out there and get baby chicks, and we got 3 Isa Browns, 2 Golden Comets, and 3 Golden Lace Wyandottes. Here's the new babies, getting all settled in to their new home. Hi, my nuggets. Be nice. We are almost 1 week in with our new batch of nuggets, and I just wanted to give like a little quick update on how they're doing so far, and also just kind of give my opinion on this brooder plate, this radiant heat plate thing that we did differently this time. I've got some pros and cons about it that I want to share with you. The Producer's Pride brooder plate. It is also a brooder plate slash heater, and I bought it from Tractor Supply. And the brooder plate is working great. I have not had any problems. It still is letting off heat. I haven't had any issues about it like shutting off or anything like that. So all of that is fine. But again, I did not realize it was going to be as big. And the box that it came in, it didn't come with like instructions for, you know, like how long are you supposed to like use it as a brooder plate, because, well, the thing is, like, it doesn't get very high up off the ground. I've seen some that say like they go up like 7 inches, and this one, it goes up maybe 4 or 5 inches. And I just don't feel like whenever you're having growing chicks that is going to be high enough for them to where they're not going to use it. And so I guess my question is like, so what happens if they're too big? Do you flip it around and use it as a heater instead? I'm confused because it doesn't really say in the instructions like what you're supposed to use it or how you're supposed to use it for. The biggest reason why I wanted to use the brooder plate is because I was concerned about the fire risk with using a regular heat lamp. To me, it made me nervous, because also the baby chicks are inside of our home, and we just built this house. I don't need a fire. I don't want to go through that whole process of building a house all over again. And so that is like the biggest reason why I wanted to do a brooder plate this time. But I have to be honest, I'm really tempted to going back to the heat lamp for these reasons. First of all, I did not realize that brooder plate was going to be that big. As you can see, it takes up a good portion of this whole bin. It's a big brooder plate. And my little nuggets, like to be on top of the brooder plate instead of underneath it. And they are pooping. I don't know if you can see all that. They are pooping all over the top. I have to wipe down this brooder plate so many times a day just to try and keep it not smell as bad, and just to try and keep it clean. That's really the main reason, why I'm really considering going back to the heat lamp. Just all that poop on top and trying to wipe that off and keep that clean. I would rather just keep putting like a few layers of pine shavings, in between cleanings. But I haven't decided yet. Yep, I couldn't handle it anymore, cleaning the brooder plate full of poop. So here we are. We've got my little ladder with the heat lamp, and they have so much more room to play and run. So I like this so much better. But I do like, I've got the heat lamp, we've got the little cage on it, and also, this to prevent the hardware cloth, to prevent it from, falling into the pine shavings. And I even got a extra bungee wrapped around the thing on the heat lamp to keep it safe and up. So, yep, my goal for this year was about being simple, and cleaning that brooder plate several times a day of the poop, that was not simple enough for me. So here we are. Okay, so I had to do another thing to help make my life a little bit more simple. Last time, whenever we had the baby chicks, we had them inside of an old dog crate, and I was able to hang like their water and their feeders from like bungee cords with that to kind of keep it out of the shavings, and that was actually something very nice. And right now, I am constantly also getting shavings out of the water, and the water is spilling all in the shavings. I have to keep changing out the shavings, and also the food. Same thing. So my daughter built this little stand out of a like 2x3 and some hardware cloth, and we are going to put the water and feeder on top of this, and that's hopefully going to help eliminate some of that problem. So there it is. Hoping this is going to help keep it a little bit more dry and not as much shavings in the food and water. Let's cross our fingers. And here are the nuggets. They are 3 weeks old now. And they are outside for a little field trip while I cleaned out their bedding and their shavings. They are getting so big. And they're in that, their like big feathers are starting to come in. They're losing all their little fluff, and they just, he looks like a hot mess. So cute. Look at all that fur on their necks. Or feathers, whatever you want to call it. They are so cute. Hi, my nuggets. They are enjoying this beautiful day today. Enjoying it. And this time, things have been going pretty smooth. We have all of our same nuggets. No one has gotten sick. They're all doing good, being strong. I guess now the next thing we gotta do is we need to start building them a coop and a little run. And I guess that'll be on the next video. Hope everyone has a blessed day.